Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's our honor to stand before you, and we are coming all the way from Abbotsford. And thank you, Link BC, for this opportunity. We are a group of international students. My name is Jason Joy, and my major is marketing.
My name is Anastasia, and I'm from Ukraine, and my major is event management.
My name is Albert. I came from China, and my background is art and communication.
So, going with today's topic, how to maximize the flow of corporate travelers into the Ramada downtown. And we are focusing on two major corporates, Traveler Group, and one is oil and gas firm, which is just like going to send their own corporate travelers into Ramada. And the next one will be the technological field, in which they will be sending the corporate travelers to Ramada. So first, let's go with the oil and gas industry. BC is said to be growing to be one of the fastest growing oil and gas field back in Vancouver. Especially the Vancouver saying many firms are getting their own grip, just like Petronas, the Progressive Energy, CNOOC China, the major shark from China. They are getting their own properties into Vancouver. And the happenings back in northern BC, they are just like giving immense people flowing to be the corporate travelers from the northern Kitimat area to Vancouver. And moving to the technological sectors, the Austin, New York, and Vancouver are said to be the fastest growing technological hubs in the North America. We can see from the next slide which all are the top federal cities back in North America. And for the oil and gas industries, I'll say the Texas and the Houston city from Texas. Then the Bakersfield from California, the Pruitt Bay from Alaska, then our own Edmonton and Calgary, which is mapping to the major feeder cities back in the North America for the oil and gas. And the feeder cities for the technology industry will be the Portland and the beautiful Los Angeles. And we can see that Vancouver, Ontario, and Montreal have their own space back in the technological business travelers hub back in the map. Moving towards the demography. So, concentrating about the oil and natural gas industry and the type of people that we are looking forward to sign their red cards for non-smoking in downtown Vancouver, Ramada. It will be 25 to 35-year-old young men and women who have an experience back in the real field and who is getting their grip into the managerial powers, and their salary will be from $40,000 to $70,000. And the job they will be filling will be the technicians in training, the engineers in training, the junior engineers, and the assistant professional engineers. We are concentrating on this, the assistant and the major links first of all, and then the corporate people on the up layer. So these are the demographics that we are looking to.
And the next, when we start to thinking about our marketing plan, we start with what our customers are and what their expectations and their needs and their motivation are. And because of the financial crisis since from the 2008, most of the companies start to cut their budget on the traveling, and so we think we start with the price. Price is the corporation companies they put a lot of emphasis on, and the next is the location. If they travel to an unfamiliar country, what they care is about where is the location, whether it is very near to the headquarter office or it is near to the conference center. And then the next is the room, whether it is clean, whether it is comfortable. And then the next is the internet, because our customer is from the technology industry, and they are very young people, and the first moment that they come into a guest room, they start to connect to the Wi-Fi. Young people cannot live without Wi-Fi. And the next is food. The business people, every morning they wake up and they have a lot of business to do, and the first thing in their mind is to whether there are some
not connecting directly to the corporations, but attracting them through already existing partner of them. And also, as we already said, we would like to target the oil and gas industry professionals, and we can let them know about us through being present at the conventions and expos devoted to to the industry. Speaking about our relationship marketing as well as what we can offer to our clientele is we decided to divide our packages into 3 levels of business we do together, and we call them VIPs, and VIPs of the first level, of the second, and of the third level. And if starting from the bottom, VIPs of the third level are guaranteed to get our best available corporate rate, which is guaranteed for them to be compatible and beneficial. But and how we do that? By signing by entering contractual relationships with those companies, and by guaranteeing the rate, we also want them to guarantee us the nights that they are going to spend in our property. So the third VIP level is up to 4 nights in the property. The second level, which is up to 7 nights in the property, we add some complementary items as water and amenity items, like business travelers going for a 1 or 2 day trip. They don't want to take a lot of stuff with them, so it might be also attractive for them. And the VIP level of the first VIP level is 100 nights and more. It is rate plus gym pass. As far as we know, the Ramada chain has a relationship with Steve Nash Gym, and we for the expected profit that we get from this contract, we can complement them with the passes to gym facilities. And I did something wrong. And as I already said, our relationship marketing strategy implementation might be very costly, but by building those relationships with the companies, with the engaging personalities and knowing each other, we guarantee the night spent in the hotel, and I'm saying something wrong. Sorry, I lost myself. Sorry for that. So I'm trying to say that those money that we spend for them, they're going to come back absolutely, because which is guaranteed by the contracts we sign with them, as well as the long-term relationships.
So last but not least, why we can attract all the corporate travel leaders into our Ramada. So the better location and amenities, the best rate, and the long-term relationship beyond debtor creditor, and the loyalty program that the Winham Group has, in which each and every place that in BC and northern BC with oil and natural gas have their own at least one property of them. So the loyalty program, and we are giving a chance for them to choose wisely. So let's say that let's dine like Italians, dress like French, ride German, party Caribbean, and be like